Hello gang, welcome back to Displaying-Model-Behaviour, and SH Figuarts have dropped their Gamerverse Wolverine. 2nd of February is when pre-orders are going to go live for this guy, and take a little look at him, and we can all decide what we think about it together, because there are going to be split opinions on this, certainly. I think a lot of people were quite hyped for the SH Figuarts Gamerverse line, myself included. But after getting Cyclops in hand, and also after getting their Scarlet Spider, I'm starting to lose a little bit of faith in SH Figuarts, because the plastic feels a little cheaper than I like to remember it being, and the articulation on Scarlet Spider was awful. Cyclops, you couldn't keep his visor in, his optic blast was too heavy. It seems like the Emperor might not be wearing any clothes. So I'm really interested to see if they can right the ship with their Spider-Man and this upcoming Wolverine. Spider-Man in particular, that was the last one that I put my money down for. And I kind of regret it now, because by the time it comes out, I'm going to be in Hong Kong. I could have got him in person for half the price. Nonetheless, I'm excited for Spider-Man, and I hope that they can win me back over, or at least win my confidence back over. With this Wolverine, it seems like they're definitely playing into the Capcom vibe. Obviously, that's the whole point of these figures. But they haven't gone all in, it feels. I would have thought that this was going to be the most Capcom-like Wolverine we could possibly get. But I can't help but feel that maybe Marvel Legends have kind of eaten their lunch when it comes to doing a Capcom-style Wolverine. And even then, I didn't think that was a perfect Capcom style, but it was still pretty good while maintaining the main Legends aesthetic. It wasn't too far outside of that. Whereas with SH Figuarts, you don't have an aesthetic to maintain. You're diving straight into the Gamerverse. So why not fully embrace it? And I just feel like they kind of partially embraced it. It still feels like a fairly generic Wolverine without going all in on that chunkier, more mangarized anime style aesthetic, which would have been real nice to see. So I feel like that's a little bit of a swing and a miss there. Now, I don't know if the pictures that we have for this figure are everything that we're going to see, because right now it doesn't look like there's a huge amount of optional extras. I can only see the one face sculpt, which, don't get me wrong, is good. Like, if you're gonna have a fighting game Wolverine, that's the look you want to have, but it's just nice to have some different swappable options when you're dealing with a figure that's this expensive. There might be some other ones. Occasionally there are more pictures that come out later, but at the moment it looks like a pretty bare bones selection. It's just the grr and the pop claws, and I think that we can do better than that, but chances are we will do. It's just a case of seeing what that final package is, because right now it's just these promo shots. And some of them do look quite encouraging. I mean, certainly the articulation, that looks great. Having him in that real short down, crouched, battle-ready pose, that's great. They struck that, no problem. That looks the business. But also there are some optional extras that would have really lent themselves to this figure. For example, a set of bone claws. It's been a long time. It's been a while since we had some bone claws for Wolverine. I mean, heck, the last one in a comic book style was the Love Triangle 3-pack from, what, 2018? It's a long time ago. It would be lovely to see some big bone claws on Wolverine, which is something that was featured in the arcade games. So it would have been a no-brainer to put those in, except in this case, it looks like it might have been a brainer. Also, it doesn't look like there's any kind of slash effects either. It's just Wolverine doing his thing. You have the cardboard diorama display behind him, but come on. Even the weird fashion tie-in repaint of the Marvel Legends Wolverine had some slashing effects to go with him. So I think that that's something that's a bit of a miss for a figure that you know is going to be pretty darn expensive. And honestly, from what I've had before with Scarlet Spider and Cyclops, once you get it in hand and you feel the quality of the plastic, you're like, I don't know how expensive this really should be. I don't want to rag on SH Figuarts because, again, I love what they're doing going for this style, but I've been burnt before with their Berserk line. So I'm just being a little bit cautious. It's great fun to get excited about stuff, and if you've been watching this channel for more than 5 minutes, you know that Dave loves to get excited about stuff, but I try to temper my expectations as well. The head sculpt for Wolverine with the big fins on the mask, that's really great. And I also love the popping colors as well. The light, bright sky blue, the more sort of the not muted yellow color. And also it's not a greeny yellow, which can sometimes happen with some figures. Marvel Legends from 2023, I'm looking at you. So that's really, really good. But it just seems like a very basic figure for what is going to be an import kind of price. Should be releasing around about June, by the way, as well. Also, one thing that's always difficult to get right with Wolverine or just make look good is the hair on his arms. In this case, they've just gone for what looks like some black switches. I mean, it's okay. Seems sort of all right, but sometimes people do sculpted hair. That looks a bit weird. It's a difficult kind of thing to get. I guess because they're going for a 2D video game sort of aesthetic, that's not a bad way to do it. So I will acquiesce to that. But also, talking about extras, where's the down cowl with the, unmasked head? That's a big one. That's one of Wolverine's go-to finishing poses. It's his great cowl down rookie. That's awesome. So really, there's so much more stuff that could be in this, and maybe it will. So if it's revealed later, don't come at me and be like, oh, Dave, you said it wasn't going to be there. No, I said it doesn't look like it's there, but I want it to be. I sincerely hope it is. Time will tell. But right now, I am just surprised that I thought this would be a no-brainer. This is going to be the best Wolverine you're going to get for this kind of display. But actually, Marvel Legends set the bar pretty darn high, and it looks like SH Figuarts, they might be struggling to beat them. Come June, we'll be able to all judge for ourselves.